tap. He could tear a knee. Tim Jenny's straining too. I mean, he's putting some strength into that. He keeps rolling, but he's going to roll into the cage eventually and have nowhere else to roll. Yeah, that's a deep heel hook, but so he's going for something like a heel hook or toe hold on his own.
Looks like Toney's fighting through it though.
He's definitely fighting through it. I mean, it looked deep for a minute there. I mean, you got to be careful. Looks like Tim let go of it. Is moving to something else. Yep, it's the crank. But that's just more of a pain move right there. I don't see Theo Toney really tap into that.
You're not going to get Theo Toney with a crank.
No.
It's more of an annoying pain.
Yeah, I mean, it hurts, but Theo's too tough for that. But you just see how aggressive Tim Jenny is on the ground. I think Theo should just stand up. Good job, Theo, surviving that, huh? Join us, Phil.
Hey, guys, how's it going,
there
man?
You are.
We're wrapping up a great night of fights here. You know, this is a main event. Theo Toney against Tim Jenny. You know, this is a tactical war on the ground we got going here.
Oh, yeah. And you said
Theo, working that butterfly.
Theo took him down, and he's controlling it. But if I was him, I'd stand back up. But, I mean, he knows better. But
Tim Jenny's got that butterfly.
Well, Tim Jenny, he's coming off a win at the Arnolds. So
no gi, won the intermediate no gi, and like we said earlier, you're not going to go down there and win that if you're not the real deal.
No, and he is, man. I've had a chance to chat with him a few times. He is definitely versed on the ground.
Yeah, that's a tough round to call too, because Tim had that heel hook close for a while, but Theo had the big takedown, and Theo ended up on top for the last minute. So.
Yeah, it's a tough call right there. I'd hate to be a judge with that round, and thank God I'm not right now.
Yeah, if I was, I'd flip a coin. Maybe that's why I'm not a judge then, huh? They probably wouldn't like that.
Good thing I switched to commentating.
Is that what that's all about? Every time I see you judge and I see coins flipping?
Yeah,
really?
But not like that. We'll see what Albert Mady, Theo Toney's corner man, tells him to do, if he wants him to keep it standing or take him back down.
Stand up. You know, I mean, he comes from Mady's karate, right?
Yeah.
Not Mady's jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. Have you seen Theo fight before, Phil?
Yeah, I have.
Yeah,
I have.
Then you know he's well-versed everywhere.
Well-versed on the ground and on the feet. You know, great defense, obviously, on the ground from the heel hook. He proved that. A lot of people would have tapped out, right off the bat as soon as they felt that sink in. But, jiu-jitsu is jiu-jitsu. And jiu-jitsu's cool if you're really good at it until you start getting punched in the face, and everything changes.
Yep, that's true. Yep. We'll see how Tim handles a little adversity here too.
Yep.
Going in deep water. They both seem kind of fresh, but
Tim's the kind of guy that's not used to losing, and so
let's
see how he deals with that. Here he is in the second round.
He's not used to losing at all, is he?
Exactly.
Exactly.
So it's going to be interesting to see how he deals with adversity.
Yeah, I'm not saying Tim looks tired, but he definitely doesn't look as fresh as Theo.
Yeah, Theo looks strong. He's barely even breathing.
And like I was saying, I know Theo's good on the ground, but why play to your opponent's advantage? I mean, not advantage, but his strength. I want to say
he needs to keep it standing.
Yeah, that's Tim's big strength.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I didn't really see him even try to throw a punch. So this is going to be interesting to see what the game plan is coming from the Mady's camp right now for Theo.
I don't want to use UFC reference, but Anderson Silva's a black belt in jiu-jitsu, but he's not going to go to the ground with Damian Maia when they fought.
Precisely. It'll be interesting to see how he deals with Chael Sonnen.
Yep.
Theo
nice. With another big slam. Big slam.
Theo Toney with those big slams.
Oh, and here comes the punches, but he's back up. Oh, knees.
With the knees.
Theo back on top.
Theo should just pop right back up. I'm not.
Yeah, but he keeps going for the takedown.
Right?
So he's in there. He keeps going for the takedown. So he's getting them excitingly.
Yeah, and that racks up big points because it has so much impact. I mean, outside of the obvious impact that it has, but it has an impact on the judge and it has an impact on the fans.
Yeah. Rob, as you know, those slams really don't hurt that much, but they make a loud noise. The crowd goes crazy. The judges hear it.
Well, Theo Toney when
it looks like he a deep choke, and he's tapping, and Theo Toney got him with the choke.
Saw Tim Jenny tap out.
Wow. Well, he's going to learn from this. The main event, Theo Toney got him.
Wow.
He got that neck and that strength. I don't know if that was more of a neck crank or a choke. We'll have to talk to him afterward.
Really,
but
yeah, we really couldn't see from this view. It almost looked like a side choke.
Yeah, I think Tim's long layoff might have hurt him, and he'll be back. You know, he just ran into a buzzsaw at Theo Toney, who's been fighting regularly for a couple years now. Everywhere,
Ladies
tough competition.
and gentlemen,
you know.
the end comes at 52 seconds in the second round. Your winner from Mateys Karate out of Windsor, Canada, Theo, the Poetic Hitman Toney. Theo takes this win, and he'll be fighting Brandon Maddox September 11th in Clinton Township for the FCFC 155 battle. All right, Theo, let's look at the CageFightingLive.com camera, and I want you to help me break this down. He had that heel hook in. I thought, man, I tell you what, I would have tapped a long time ago, but you're a better man than I am. How'd you persevere through that?
You know what? Heel hooks don't hurt. I train, get those heel hooks. Thank you, Maurice Smith. Hey, I'm a warrior. I fight, I sleep, and then I fight. Simple as that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, the evidence is clear that you are a warrior on the next level, training at a great camp out of Canada, Mateys Karate. Yeah, I'll tell you what, on the feet, I know you're devastating. On the ground, you prove that you are next level. It's an honor to share the cage with you, and I know I'll see you going bigger, better places. What are your plans for the future?
Hey, get bigger, and better.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Your winner one more time.
Congrats to Theo Toney.
The Poetic Hitman
obviously knew more than us. That's why
Toney.
he's in there and they're out here commentating tonight. Yeah, he did a great job. Thanks to Shotgun Entertainment, Full Contact Fight League.
Contact Fight League and Shotgun Entertainment Productions. We want to thank you all for coming out tonight. My name is Phil, the Voice Davey, reminding you, keep your chin down, keep your guard up, and keep swinging for the fences.
Yeah. Thank you, Phil. Great professional job as always. Thank you for everyone coming out tonight. Again, thank you to Shotgun Entertainment, Full Contact Fight League, Scott Boyd, Gordon Shaw, all the sponsors, everyone that came out tonight, everyone watching at home. Yeah, Fire 7. Rob's sponsor. Always plugging himself.
Oh, yeah.
So, thanks for coming out, man. I'm going to sign off now, and another great show. And don't forget, September 11th, Full Contact Fight League will be... we
have Theo Toney fighting for the 155 belt.
Yeah, he'll be fighting... so who won the winner of that belt? He'll be fighting Cody Conley, who didn't get to fight tonight, but that'll be at the Imperial House, Groesbeck Highway in Clinton Township. So you can go to www.fullcontactfightleague.com to check that out. But, again, thanks to all the sponsors, everyone who put this on, and all our troops overseas.
walk this planet the most rugged. Most can always see this heat, but don't touch it. Cause you might get them burned when I come through. It's my turn, never get in my way or you're getting rolled over like rope. Cause my fists are bulldozer. I throw these dogs in the streets of melodies like a heartbeat playing against piano keys. It's a breeze, 365 degrees. Turn around and you might catch these, so just freeze. A riddle with no clues, I'm a walking nightmare. Anywhere, anytime, boy, I don't fight fair. A day in my shoes is a day with no fear. So walk barefooted and save your whole year. And I wear a mouthpiece cause I grit my teeth. So just bite your tongue before you get your ass beat.
My crew's all fired up. Y'all better just rise up. Everybody get sized up. Before we all rise up. Start running your times up. Cause when my crew ride up, the sky will light up. Everybody get fired up.